Kerpoff is a multidimensional website that fits nicely into writing. There are lots of ways that it can be used. It can be used for pre-writing, to organize thoughts, but our focus at this point is on publishing. So I want to share some of the tools that can be used for publishing students' works as they are completed. The first I want to look at is Make a Movie. And this is beginning scripting, only they don't know it. It's very simple to use. I am going to go into Polar Paradise, and you can pick any scene that you want. As that comes up, you can see that there are a variety of characters that can be moved onto the board. So I'm going to go ahead and move the little guy on the sled. Now, once they are over there, there are a number of things that you can do. We are going to pick our object method. We have him highlighted, and the first thing we're going to do is have him move. I can make this longer, I can make this shorter, however I choose to do it. I'm just going to click OK. I can have him say words. We drag that onto the timeline. And we're just going to go ahead and leave Hello World on there. We have some stage methods. We can show a title, start a song, fade to black, weather. Let's go ahead and add the weather. And we are going to have it snowing. And then I am going to go ahead and add some music. So we can have a music playing while our video is happening. I'm going to pick guitar, first thing tomorrow, and it shows you what the song is going to sound like. So I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to pick another object. I'm also going to have this candy cane rotate. So I need to, after the kid moves, I'm going to have him come after that. It will rotate. We'll click OK. And one of the really neat features on this is that they can draw a picture to go along with it. And we're going to look at this draw tool in just a little bit, but it will even out your shapes if it knows what you're drawing. So that'll make that circle look like a circle. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a snowman. Give him some eyes and a nose. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to hit done. And as you see, the object is now added into my scene. And you can have him move and add some of those things to the script as well. I'm going to go ahead and play what we have so you can see how this works. Okay, so it just did everything that we had set it up to do. So we created a movie or an animation page. Students can use this to create their story after they're finished. The draw tool opens up lots of opportunities for them. And you can go ahead and add some more scenes. Another option in Kerpoff is to make a drawing, which is similar to what we just looked at. And you can come in here and you can select your color. With brown, I'll draw a tree. Okay. And we'll give it some leaves. And you can change the thickness of your line as well. So if I wanted to have some branches on here, in case maybe I wanted to add a bird or a bird nest. And it smooths out the lines for students, which is really nice. You can download a picture, you can add text, and then when students are done, they can print this. They can either save it to pull into another story that they're going to tell, or they can then use it later. So we can go in and we can erase things that we've created. So this is how the drawing tool works. Students can also make a picture if they are not feeling comfortable with drawing. And a number of objects will come up. We can have this little boy in some mud. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, you can have them rotate. You can add text, you can add talk bubbles, You can bring in pictures. And again, students can print this and put them together into a book, or they can save them and pull them up into another area that they're working. If a student's having a hard time coming up with something to write about, they might get on here and come up with a page so they have a story starter. But it is a great way for them to publish what they have already completed. Another option is telling a story. In this, it is set up in book form. If students are familiar with what is available in here, they can then publish their story if they use this for where they start. If not, again, it's another good place for story starters. You have your background. You can pick whatever background you want. We'll go with this one. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can add people. Okay, you can add objects. We'll go ahead and add some fans in the background. You can also add talk bubbles if you want them to say something. You can also type your story in here, and then you can add more pages as you go. And then again, this can be printed or it can be saved. Kerpoff offers, if you send in a request, you can get a teacher account, and then you can set it up so students have their own account. There are also different examples of student work. For example, this is something that a student created. There's lots of opportunities for students to use Kerpoff for their publishing. They can also make a card. The options are limitless.